President Donald Trump has threatened to ban TikTok if the owner of this social media app did not sell the business by next month. And the main reason for targeting this fast-growing social media app is because it is owned by a Chinese firm, ByteDance. And not just any Chinese tech firm, but one of the fastest growing and highest value unicorn in China right now. So how did a Chinese startup come to dominate the social media in US and globally? Let's explore the story of ByteDance today and its rise to world dominance. Hi guys, Stanley here. Welcome to my channel. I analyze interesting companies in the stock market and also investment news around Asia. So remember to subscribe to our channel to make sure that you get notified on our upcoming videos. And hit that like button while you're at it. Today, we're talking about TikTok. ByteDance is the company behind TikTok and is now valued at more than $100 billion US. These make it one of the two unlisted tech companies in China to have a valuation above $100 billion US. Of course, the other being Ant Financials. TikTok is a social media app that allows users to share 15 seconds short video on their platform. Popular genre of the app includes lip syncing, comedy, and dancing. TikTok is now the fastest growing social media app currently in the world, with around 800 million monthly active users. Out of that, about 60% of their users are coming from China, using the Chinese version of the app, Douyin. This means that although TikTok is a Chinese social media company, a large portion of its users are actually coming out of China. And to understand how TikTok was able to become the first Chinese social media app to have a global appeal, we must first understand the company behind it, ByteDance. ByteDance was founded in 2012 by Zhang Yiming. Zhang Yiming was a software engineer by training. After he graduated, he started his first business with a group of classmates. They created enterprise software for companies. However, within a short period of time, it is clear that the business was not taking off, and this marked his first failure as an entrepreneur. After that, he went on to work for a travel search company, Kuxin, as the employee number 3 and its first software engineer. This experience proved to be more profitable. Kuxin was first backed by TripAdvisor and then later on sold to Meituan in the range of tens of millions of US dollars. After that, he quit his position at Kuxin in 2008 and decided to join a more stable job. He ended up joining Microsoft in hope to learn more about management. However, he found the job too boring and slow moving and quit just 6 months into the job. He went on to join another startup by Wang Xing, the founder of Meituan, which is Fanfou. Fanfou is a copy of Twitter for the Chinese market. However, when Fanfou faced criticism from the government for not being able to moderate their content properly, it was shut down. Zhang Yiming then quit and started his next venture, 995, a property listing and search engine. The business grew to become the largest property listing platform in China by 2011. However, sensing that the future of the internet is in mobile, Zhang Yiming quit his position as the CEO of 995 and hired a professional manager to run the business for him. He then started ByteDance with the idea of using artificial intelligence to aggregate news and also content through mobile apps. The thinking behind starting ByteDance is based on two things. Zhang Yiming believed that the mobile is the future of the internet and they should create products that serve the mobile audience. Secondly, he believed that through AI and machine learning, it can improve the experience of mobile users by recommending content that they will enjoy more. An interesting story about the birth of ByteDance is when Zhang Yiming and a venture capitalist, Wang Xiong, met in a cafe in Beijing. Zhang Yiming was trying to explain his idea to Wang Xiong when he started drawing out his business plan on the cafe napkin. According to Wang Xiong, the original idea for ByteDance was very similar to the end product Zhang Yiming ended up creating. And so that story actually marks the second time in history that a tech unicorn was born out of a napkin, the first being Amazon.com. The app brought ByteDance into the mainstream tech industry in China through its news aggregator app, 今日头条. By learning about the reading habits of the user, Toutiao was able to feature a more relevant groups of content for each users. The idea is similar to how Instagram and Facebook works for us. As we view, like, and maybe scroll past different content, the app will learn about our preference and show content that we will be more likely to enjoy in the future. So the experience of the app is different for every user as it is tailor-made to fit each of us. Toutiao quickly rose to become the top news app in China, beating even products from tech giants like Tencent or Baidu. However, it was a tough fight as Toutiao started out as just a content aggregator and do not create any content itself. And as it grew, it started getting multiple lawsuits from news outlets on copyright infringement of their content. The company was able to resolve that, but much further down the line. The good news is as Toutiao grew, it attracted more support from global venture capitalists as well. First from Yuri Miller, the co-founder of Russian tech company Mill.ru, and also a famous VC in the Silicon Valley. After that, ByteDance also attracted investment from other VC firms like Sequoia Capital, General Atlantic, SoftBank, KKR, and most recently, Tiger Global. And with the success of Toutiao, ByteDance used the same focus on creating mobile-based product using their AI and machine learning technology. And from there, they created TikTok or Douyin in China in 2016. So the idea is to create a short video format platform that recommends new content to users instead of focusing on just search like what YouTube does. So in TikTok, every video is made public for everyone on the platform, and the app will try to learn my own personal preference and recommend content that might appeal to me personally, rather than just blindly focusing on people that I'm following, like what Instagram might do. TikTok grew very strongly in China, but also faces fierce competition. The main competition is coming from another startup, Kuaishou. However, as fast as ByteDance is growing in China and becoming a threat for the BAT of China, it is still relatively small globally. And the company got a huge win at the end of 2017 when it acquired a similar app in the US called Musical.ly for $1 billion. At the point of acquisition, Musical.ly only has about 60 million monthly active users. TikTok then officially merged Musical.ly in August 2018, and all of Musical.ly users are able to migrate their data to a TikTok account. And with that, TikTok now has a global audience. By the end of 2018, their combined monthly active user shot up to more than 600 million. Today, TikTok is not only the fastest growing social media app, but also one of the most engaged one in the world. It is able to attract a much younger audience compared to other social media apps like Facebook or WeChat. In 2019, it is estimated that 70% of its users is 35 years old or below. TikTok is also very focused on growing their international market, especially in the US. So much so that they hired Kevin Mayer, who is the chairman of Disney direct-to-consumer business, aka Disney+. Kevin was one of the frontrunner of becoming the CEO of the whole Disney group, taking over Bob Iger's role. So TikTok really shook the market by hiring such a high-profile executive from Disney. And when Mayer took over as CEO, the largest international market for TikTok at that time is India and the USA. This creates a problem, especially in today's current tense political climate. Both India and the US have increased their political pressure on China in recent years, and this includes questioning the security of their citizens' data on mobile apps owned by Chinese firms. Because all Chinese tech firms need to share their data with the government as part of its local regulation, it means that data from foreign users might end up in the hands of the government as well. So even though most videos shared on TikTok are silly videos, the government of India and US still deem it as a security risk. And India went ahead and banned the use of TikTok and many other Chinese apps in June this year. And on the 7th of August, President Trump also signed an executive order that would ban social media apps like TikTok and WeChat from operating in the US within 45 days if they still remain Chinese-owned. This has major implications for TikTok as US is one of their fastest growing and largest market. ByteDance is exploring multiple ways to resolve the issue. It is reported that they are in talks with Microsoft and even Twitter for a possible sale of TikTok. It is also planning to even sue the US government for President Trump's move in trying to ban the social media app in the US. There have even been rumors from the Chinese media that ByteDance might be considering to move its HQ out of China to appease the US government. Whichever move it is trying to pursue, I do feel that the momentum for the growth of TikTok is heavily impacted. And the biggest beneficiary of this development would have to be the US social media companies, particularly Facebook and maybe even Twitter. And also, if Microsoft or even Twitter ended up buying the US business of TikTok, that could be a big win for them as well, being able to buy one of the fastest growing social media app right now from a distressed seller no less. However, ByteDance and its founder Zhang Yiming has gone through multiple challenges in China. The team is of great caliber and has fought many strong competitors including Tencent, Baidu and Kuaishou before becoming the tech giant it is today. So I would not really write them off so easily. They might still be able to turn this around. Anyway, what's your thought on the whole situation? Let us know below. If you want to learn more about investing, do check out our free investment course. We provide a full 15 video lessons to get you back up to speed in the basics of investing. That's it from me. My name is Stanley. Till we meet again, invest safely.